Okay, we got a 2009 Hyundai Tucson where we've already got the wheel off. We're gonna replace the brake pads. So first we want to stick a screwdriver in here, pry against the caliper and the rotor, and that pushes the piston all the way in. Then we're gonna take a 14 millimeter, and I've already busted these loose. We're gonna loosen these two bolts that hold the caliper, which is this part, to the caliper bracket, which is this part. That's 14 millimeter is the head size for those two bolts. We're going to reuse those bolts, so you want to set those aside. And then we're going to lift that caliper straight off and set it to the side. Now the pads will pull right out like this. And as it turns out, these pads look like they're in good shape. So there's a pad outboard right here and a pad inboard. And I can see the inboard pad looks as good as this one. So we're just going to button this one right back up. So if you were doing a brake job, you would replace the pads, inner and outboard. You may or may not replace the hardware. If it's in good shape, you can reuse it. There's also some spring steel in each corner. You can reuse that unless it's bent up. And then reverse in the same direction. We're going to put the pad back in, fit it down in the slot. Work it over this slot and just push it up against the rotor. Then the caliper. Now sometimes the caliper won't fit on. Oh. And if it won't fit on, just put a C-clamp right here and push in on the inside of that piston. Support the caliper up enough so you can start the top bolt. And then once you feel it started, then you can fish the bottom bolt around and get it to go in. Now, once you get this bolted up and you get the tire back on, you want to make sure you pump the brake pedal 4 or 5 times to extend that piston back out. Otherwise, the first time you stop, you're going to get a nice surprise and it'll be no brake. So always pump the brake pedal. And there you have it. Brake job, 2009 Hyundai Tucson 2-wheel drive. Repeat the same on the other side. Thanks for watching.